Greetings and salutations, lords and ladies. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I am a disembodied head floating here on the side of the screen. Ooh. But yes, I discovered this game last year. Has it one earlier than last year? It's been such a long time. 2020 seems like it's like a long year. But yeah, right after I stopped recording, when I was previously recording, I discovered this game and I really, really enjoyed it. I have played it before, so this isn't going to be like a first impressions reaction. But I haven't gotten very far. I don't think I've beaten any of the main bosses. I've only fought like one mini boss. I don't know. So there is that to see my first reactions of, and I know how the game works. And I started a new game, but I skipped the tutorial. Basically, the tutorial, you just take these two dudes and you go down a road, and it's super easy and barely an inconvenience. And I now have this hamlet in which I need to unlock these buildings. I need to complete more quests. So the only thing right now I have is a stagecoach, and I think that's it actually. Just a stagecoach and this wagon here where I can buy 2 items. That's it. But I don't need any of these right now. I'm just going to go with what I start with. But I can get these first new recruits.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Now I left the narrator on because I know a lot of people love the narrator, so he might try to talk over me, so bad narrator. Let's see, to upgrade stage to the coach, I could technically upgrade this right away, which I'm gonna do. So basically, every single time I come back from a dungeon is considered a new day. And every day I get a list of new people that I can just recruit. There's no limit on how many you can recruit except for this number up here. I have 4 out of 10 maximum people. If I increase my hero barracks, I can have more people. So like this increases it to 13, so I get 3 more. Originally you only get 2 guys per day, but now because I upgraded this, now I get 3. Let's see, provides a chance of higher level recruits appearing in the stagecoach. Okay, that's cool. And there's a lot of different buildings. I am playing with the 2 DLCs on. How do I go back? There we go. If I go to the map, I'll show you the map here.
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
So I have the
Your work begins.
Okay, I have the courtyard up here, which is the I think it's blood and wine, I think is what it's called. Basically you deal with a bunch of like blood-sucking beasts that will give your guys like a vampiric curse, and then that curse is with them forever and they can't get rid of it, but they like become stronger to certain things. And sometimes the courtyard enemies can pop out into these other areas, which is slightly annoying. The farmstead, I believe, is some kind of like endless mode, so like you literally get random bad guys from all the different locations and they just keep coming at you, and you see how long you can survive, and you get like crystals and stuff to spend at the stagecoach based on how long you survived. The normal dungeons are the Warrens, the Well, the Ruins, the Cove, and the Darkest Dungeon. Basically you want to do these 4 a bunch and level up, and then you go to the Darkest Dungeon. I've never been to the Darkest Dungeon, so that's one thing I can say. There are a bunch of mods that add new places like islands and things like that, but I didn't have any of those added. The only mods that I have on are bug fix mods and skins. So basically, as you can see, I gotta go back to my town, click on my people. How do I access their like character screen? It's been a long time since I've played this. How do I access the character screen? Tavern? No. Hello? There we go. I don't know how I did that. Oh, right click. Yeah, it's got to be one of the 2 buttons that you use. So as you can see, I have a lot of different colored skins and different like character versions of the same character. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any of the risky ones, because like sometimes you don't know what you're downloading when you're downloading mods, and I haven't actually played with all of them. But as far as I can tell, these are all PG-13. But if one pops up, I'll blur it or whatever. I considered doing this on a stream, but I decided to just, as my first game back, I think I'm just gonna do a recording. So please enjoy. If you want a character named after you, please leave a character name in the comments and I'll add it next time I play. Let's see. I'll just have her be blue. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with whatever ones they are when they join my party. Unless it's he's got like a neon coat. He's like, look at me, I'm shiny. Okay, so how the game works is basically you have a party of 4, and there are 4 spots in each party: the front, the middle, and the back. There's 2 different middle spots, and based on the spots that they're in, as you can see right here, you have the front, the 2 middle, and then the back. They can do different abilities. So like for example, Smite, you have to be in the front 2 rows to use it. If I'm not in the front 2 rows, I don't have access to that ability. Let's see. And you can also see on the right, the red symbols, they look like this. What bad guys in their enemy group that I can attack. They have to be in the front row. These guys, I hit 2 guys in the front row at the same time, they're connected. This is just a target self thing, so. But yeah, I can get other things like I can unlock battle healing or something to attack the back row. And every single class has their own utility. For example, this guy is basically straight up tank, hits the guys in front, you know. This is a ranged dude. He basically can hit large groups of guys at once, but for small damage. This guy is my debuffer. He's basically like an assist character with like it's a DPS but overtime kind of thing. And then I have my healer, and every party should always have a healer, even if it's just one dude who has one healing ability, because if you don't have a healer, then it can be a bad time. I do have a heal on her, that's good. And the characters start with random abilities, so like I could have started this game and had different abilities unlocked and different ones locked. So we'll go ahead and just get started here, and I'll explain things as I go. Alright, so we got check these guys, let's see. Severe mood swings, internal pressure starts with Kleptomaniac. Gotta get rid of that, that's for sure. He always starts with Kleptomaniac, from what I can tell, and it's really annoying. Basically, he'll steal items from the party, and you don't get them. Warrior of Light, okay. Known cheat. Fiend Hater, so she's good against, this person's good against fiends. And why is there the changed background image there? That's interesting. Witch Slayer. Okay, so witches and fiends. Where do witches and fiends pop up? I don't even know. We're just gonna go to the Warrens. Oh no, I can't go to the Warrens. I guess I have to start at the Ruins, because these are all locked. So Ruins first. I only have this one thing that I can do, and for doing it I get these items. It's apprentice level. I have to explore 90% of the rooms. Alright, provision. So it's the beginning of...
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
In blood. So I get to choose my provisions. Because I have certain characters, I start with some things automatically. I'm pretty sure that this dude right here gives me this, and this dude here gives me the healing item. Can I switch these guys around? They're not in a position that I want them in. Do I want the... Actually... You know what? That's probably fine. Can't use any of these abilities from where she is right now, but she can heal and she can Dazzling Light from the back. And you... Back row, back row... I'm gonna swap you. Just because he's got ability they can do from the 3rd spot. Alright. Let's get this going. Food you have to have. I think you can just hold shift and gives yourself a full stack. Since it's a short one, probably don't need that much food. So we'll go ahead and go back down to 8. Get myself a shovel or 2. Gotta remember the controls here. I keep accidentally getting myself. Give myself 2 of these, a key. And since I already start with those for free, I might as well just add some more. This is the maximum size of my inventory. I cannot get any more space. So while I'm exploring and I find treasure, I have to make space by using up my items. So you don't want to take too many provisions with you, otherwise you might overload yourself. Let's go ahead and embark. Alright. Your very first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious. Be careful. Alrighty. Now there's a torch mechanic in this. Basically, the brighter my torch... Did I bring any torches? I did not bring any torches. Oh well. Did not grab any torches. Rookie mistake. Now that I think about it. But I start with a full torch, basically, which is fine. The lower the torch gets, the better the loot I get, but the harder the combat. But as you can see right now, I get increased dodge, increased scouting ability, and I can surprise monsters because I have such a bright torch. So it's not terrible that I didn't bring a torch because I will find better loot eventually. That little thing right there means that my sanity's gone down. The little white squares at the bottom are the level of my sanity. If my sanity gets all the way to the top, then... Actually, I think it goes twice. It goes once... Does it go twice? I can't remember. We'll find out. But if it gets all the way to the top, basically my guys go insane, and there's a chance that they'll like gain debuffs and things like that. Or they'll rally and gain a good ability. Oh,
if only treasure
perfect.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright. Through this door. So every time I... Oh, okay. I'm out of room. Here's the first combat. So everybody gets to go once, and it's in a very random order. I'm not really sure. I think it might be based on speed or something like that. Let's see. Pistol shot. I can only hit that guy. I can hit either of them. Grape shot blast hits both of them. We'll just do that. Blam! And they've both been debuffed for crits received, chance increased. Okay, cool. Incision.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
When something dies, they leave a corpse, and that makes it so their party stays where they're standing, and it makes it so you can't hit anybody if they're in the back or whatever, so you actually have to destroy the corpses. Some corpses have effects that happen when they die, or if they don't get killed. Take all.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I can just open this chest, but if I pop a key in there, I feel like... Use it to unlock strong boxes and doors. Unlock strong box. It says it's unlocked. I guess I can just open it. Alright, cool. Got a gem. Or some money. So yeah, so this is the dungeon right here. Basically, every time you get to a room, you have a fight like this or whatever. And then you can choose which direction you want to go to from there. I only have one option this time, so we'll just go on forward. And hopefully my camera's in a good spot. It seems like this is the best spot for... I'll move it over a little bit. The best spot for the camera, because it's not really blocking anything in the game. I can't do the bottom left, can't do the bottom right. There's just like stuff that's in the town and stuff that's in there. So, go ahead and dig this.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
If you don't have a shovel, you hurt yourself digging that, so it's a good thing they had a shovel. Alright, the light is fading. Okay, so now at this current... Oh! Okay, so yeah, certain things like stress and like bad guys popping up can make my team switch around, and then I have to take turns moving them again, or else they can't do their abilities. She's got an ability that actually increases my torch. But I think rather than moving her back, I'll move him forward, because I don't want to have them swap. That'd be dumb. So I'll just do Dazzling Light on the Cultist Acolyte, because she can stun. Stun 25% chance. Boo. that was a stressful attack. Okay. Buff target, 20% damage and through speed. Okay, put it on him. He hasn't gone yet. Give him a good old buff. And we're just gonna move you forward there, dude. Wastes his turn, but gotta get him up there again. Stunning blow. He hasn't gone yet. Can I hit? Yeah, I'll hit him. Nah, I resisted. I was hoping to completely ruin his turn, but did not do that. Grape Shot Blast. Hits all 3. Go for it. Okay. Stressful Incantation is annoying because it just increases my stress over and over and over again. Dazzling Light. Can I try to stress her again? Or do I want to... Yeah, because I can't heal from where I am. So now that the dudes moved back, I can swap them. There, now everybody's back to where they should be. I can't remember. Does this stack? It does. That's pretty cool. But I missed, so... Miss me. Play Grenade, Blight. If I blight him, he'll die automatically, but she's hurt. Basically, she's been poisoned. 4 damage per 2 rounds. My mouse is really annoying me. It's like moving on its own. Stunning blow. I'm just gonna do this.
Their formation is broken.
That works.
Maintain the offensive.
When you do a perfect target. Wow, really? You know, for a ranged dude, you can't hit anybody. Get a good little heal. You can only use your abilities in combat, so if you don't heal during combat, you can't heal. I don't know really what the out-of-game explanation for that is, but it's very gamey. There you go.
As
Finally got her.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright. Moving along. To the door. Lights going out. Nothing. Alright, cool. Now here I get to choose. And I only have to explore 90% of the rooms, so basically, I think it rounds down. So I don't need to explore all of them. I can miss one room. So this room has a battle with a curio, and this room has a battle with treasure. A curio is like finding a torch or some other item on the background that you can interact with. Treasure is just treasure, so we'll just go to the treasure one. There's a curio on the path. And the fact that I can see those is based on my scouting skill. Because the torch is so low now, I probably won't be able to scout much more. Should I use torch, maybe? I kind of like... Yeah, I'm going to use a torch right now. It's only going to raise it up a little bit. Alright, cool. Got another free key. Alright. And the torch went down, so that increases my loot right before I go into the battle. Good. What do we got? Cultist Acolyte. Brawler. Okay, he's like a tank guy. Let's see, what's his stun? Okay, we'll go ahead and try to stun him. Yeah, there we go. Basically, stun just removes their one turn, so they lose a turn. There are bad guys who have 2 of these little yellow things, so like you'd only remove 1 of them, which is, you know, still pretty good when they can hit you twice. I could hit everybody. I think I might just make people bleed, even though I don't think 180% bleed protection. Yeah, I should have done the dudes on the end because these are humans, and this is like, you know, undead. He doesn't have any blood. Don't need to go to biology to know that one. I got getting some high stress back here. Yeah, I think it goes all the way up twice. Like they'll turn yellow and start going up. Zealous Accusation.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
When you get a good hit, like a
all.
crit or something like that, your stress can go down, so you'll see the little white thing over their head. Blinding Blinding gas. Stun chance. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. Great job, blast. Also. Alright, stun's removed. Ran for the old gods. I kind of wish that the bad guys had one more attack each. Because, like, as far as I know, most of them only have 2 attacks, sometimes 3, but I've never seen one with 4. And I feel like the variation on combat would be better, since I have 5 different, well, no, I have 4 different abilities I can use. So if they could at least match me in that, that'd be nice. You just have more to prepare for. There's actually a really cool mod now. I know I said that this game sits on its own and you don't need mods. But there's a mod that has a really good idea where you have variations of these enemies. So like you mouse over this guy and it says Cultist Brawler. And be like, Fire Cultist Brawler. And he's like got strength against fire, but there's no fire in the game. But you see what I'm saying? Like they have like prefixes in front of their name. And I think that's a cool idea. It gives a lot of variation to the game and you just mouse over them and be like, okay, that's the kind of guy. Sure. And it lets them add more enemies without adding more enemies. Because it's the same graphic, just a different type of the same dude. And I think the developers would be good to look into doing something similar. This is my, and it's like they just released the DLC for this, but it was entirely PvP multiplayer thing, which was kind of cool. You can actually play first player on, like you have a team of 4, they have a team of 4, and you see who wins. But they are still working on the game, so I mean it's always a possibility that they'll do something that adds more content, which would be nice, because this is a great game. Or, you know, of course, Darkest Dungeon 2 is always a possibility. Yeah, you poison, you like that? I love his shiny coat. Like, they're literally in like the world's darkest dungeon. He's like, look at me! I am visible. I can't hit any of these guys. I guess I'll just get rid of the 2 bodies. Come on up! Come forward!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This man-at-arms item. Cool. So basically, everybody can have 2 different accessories, and most of the accessories are very specific to character, and then like maybe 25 to 30% of them are not. They can be used by anybody. But basically, if you're exploring and you have somebody who can take one of these items, you can take it out of your inventory, put it on in mid dungeon, and it will save you some inventory space. So this box right here has a chest on, has a keyhole on it. So you drop a keyhole on it, boom, hidden compartment.
Fortune
got extra stuff.
waiting to be spent.
I think if you don't have a key, you can still open it, but you don't get as much. Could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Trap. Okay, so there's a trap in the next hallway. So I need to go figure out who has my best, I can't remember what it was to do. Who has the best? Huh. Could have sworn there was a stat that had to do with finding traps. It's like luck or something, usually right here. But I don't see that. Huh. Oh, there it is. Trap on the bottom, 20%. Alright, so who's got the best ability? 50%, 10%, 20%. Okay, so it's this guy. So what you do is you select this guy. When you get to the trap, you can actually see it because I've explored this area or whatever. And then I get close enough, click it, and I have him disarm it. Disarmed. Sweet. And he loses some of his stress. So it is possible, just like this guy right here has really high stress. I could have tried to disarm it with him and lowered his stress in the process, but he's got a low chance to do it. So
holds much worse than
it's kind of a balancing act.
And boogeymen.
Alright, so it's getting real dark now. Do I have a torch? I don't have a torch. I could use in battle if I use her hand of dazzling light. It raises my torch by 6, but can't use it right now. Should I go back and get the curio? Nah, I'm just gonna go forward. No. there he goes, being a kleptomaniac. He took all that stuff for himself. 12 food. Wow. Whatever, it wasn't that much. 12 food and like a blood. Blood is hard to come by, but... Alright, so every now and then, as you're walking, your team will be like, hey, we're hungry. There's no indication how hungry they are or anything like that. It's based on like random spots on the map where you'll just cross over it and be like, this is when it's meant to be hungry. So you click this and it'll give a food to each of you guys. They each get a little hit points if they needed it. You can also eat at will and get yourself a little bit of health, but you just want to wait until it forces you, because if you don't have food, they get really stressed. It's very dark, boys. Increase my chance to be surprised. I get higher crits. I guess it makes sense that I get higher crits, but it also... Yeah, monster crits are just as equal. Oh, actually, no, they have a little bit higher. Alright, it's a good thing I brought an excess of shovels here. Can I... There we go. Treasure's head, Outwitter. Yeah, don't steal it. Don't you steal it, buddy. Alright, we got an archer. Stress DPSer. A buff guy with a shield. Guys like that, I like to poison. I can only poison the guy in the back. Maybe I'll stun. Does this stun both of them? Oh, it does. Yeah, I stunned at least one. I really wish I had my ability to mark. Bypass stealth, de-stealth. So if there's a stealth enemy, I can make them de-stealth. Interesting, okay. It's not useful, I don't think, here. Gripshot blast. I will make this guy bleed. He resisted, but his bleed resist goes down, so when you fail, you have a better chance next time if you want to do it again. Stunning light, heal. I might as well do a heal. Uh-oh.
Diminished.
What was that? He gained some kind of like trait, and because of that something happened. I don't know what caused that. Stella's accusation. And I can't see what trait it was until the end, I think. Yeah. It won't pop up. Oh, actually no. It was probably something... Ah, he has a severe mood swing. That's what it was. That was an effect from that. Let's go ahead and try to stun this dude. Yeah, one less attack coming my way. Open vein. Oh, he's undead. These guys are all immune to bleed, basically. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Gripshot blast. Wish I could mark them. Wow, really? Miss, dodge, huh? Plus 30% stress increase. Ouch! Okay, I need to heal that guy. So while it's your turn, you can use as many of these items as you want, if they're usable. Here, increases resistances. I'm going to use this just because the dungeon's almost over. And then I'm going to heal you. You do get a little bit of money back for having these at the end, but stop that! Wow! Your mood swings are a little ridiculous, dude. Prevent maladies. Can also apply to here to eliminate combat debuffs. Well, let's go ahead and do that. There you go. That works. Barely touch these guys. Guy in front's getting wrecked though. Here we go. Ooh, yeah! Alright, that's awesome.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
Basically, his stress got all the way up, and he was gonna get a negative effect, but instead he was like, "No, I got this. I got this, man." Well, actually, it's a she. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can tell by that leg right there and that back. That's a she. I think the whole time I played, the last time I played, I thought it was a guy, but all of the mods say that it's a girl, so I'm assuming it's a girl. Let's see. Oh, aha! Let's go ahead and I can't. Pistol shot. I can't hit that guy. Let's see, I've already got a buff going. Go ahead and try to stun those guys. There you go. 2 stuns going. Sweet. Your stress. Come on. You can do it. Try to stun him again. I think they have... I was gonna say, I thought if they were stunned, they had stun resist. Yeah, see, like... I'm surprised that he didn't get the same thing.
Back to the pit.
Nice! That was a great shot. With that grape shot. Well, that wasn't a grape shot, that was just a regular blast.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
As you can tell, most healing abilities don't heal you very much. You have to level up quite a bit and unlock new abilities to get them to heal a fair amount. Besides the Vestal, the healer, most other healers only do like 1 or 2. So like even if you have a healer, it's like a partial healer almost. So if your Vestal's down and out for the count because they have to like rest for a week, can't do anything. I guess I'll just blow up with 2 bodies. Then you don't have a healer for the next time you go out, and that's rough. So you need to make sure you have a couple backup healers, even if they're only like tiny heals. Give him a good old buff. His speed is like almost maxed out. Feel relaxed and calm. Wow, these guys doing pretty good on stress. I don't know about you. Here we go. Take all.
Be wary.
I'm gonna continue adventuring because there's a
Triumphant
treasure
pride
chest right here.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Put the key in. Nice. Take all. I can't carry anymore, so I will. I'm almost done with the adventure, so I might as well. I think I'm just gonna pop that on you. Grab this. Go back to my map. I think I might go back for the curio. Now, when you're backtracking, there is a chance to find new enemies, so you gotta be careful. And your stress will still go up as you travel and things like that. So, just if you want to go back and like get all the rooms and all the treasure, you just have to keep that in mind. There we go. I expected that to happen again. Now, if it happens again, my guys will be very, very upset. Alright, so just go this way. Careful of that trap. Get a little closer, get a little closer. There we go. So his stress is almost back to 0. We're gonna bad guys? Alright, we're gonna have a fight in this room, that's for sure. Let's get him. Let's get him. Alright. I wanna use my holy water. So this particular thing right here, if you pour holy water into it, it gives you like buffs and can remove bad JoJo and things like that. Bad juju? Bad JoJo? I don't know what the proper term is. Can I stun the dude in the back? You know, I'm just gonna give old front dude a big old buff. So yeah, when you're setting up your party, you need to take into consideration what bad guys appear in what dungeon. So this particular dungeon has a lot of undead, so you don't want to bring guys who do bleed. You want guys who do blight, and guys with mark abilities and things like that. But I didn't have really a chance to choose anybody because I have just these 4 guys. We'll go ahead and stun the crossbow. Yeah! I want you about to put the torch up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and... I can't remember if accessing this without the holy water is bad. I guess I could give it a try. Oh my goodness! That's a bad time. Can I get back to my items? I don't have anything I can use. I might be able to put anti-venom in there. That might help. At least it would prevent me from having a negative effect, I think. So once you try something on, like something like this, if you go to it again, it'll tell you what you tried. So that way you know how well it did. I need you to heal him. He's a little too close to death for my liking. Yeah, this is not fine. Not fine at all. Move on forward there, crossbowman. I wonder if you can still crossbow from that range. I feel like they have range, like the specific spot things too. Starting to think that maybe coming back to this treasure was a bad idea. That's all you can do? Oh, there's no enemies in the back row, that's why. Well, give him a good old buff. Uh-oh, he's going first. No! Yikes. So if their life does get down to 0, they have like a chance to avoid death. It's a very small chance, but...
Annihilated.
There we go. What we get? Money and food. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and
push on to the
use
task's
the food.
end.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna move forward a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in there. That had no effect. I'll go ahead and use this guy. Yay! I mean, he didn't really do anything. It'll make him so he's not so much stressed and hurt for the next day. There's 1 curio left, and I kind of want to get it. I'm getting a little greedy, but I'm going for it.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of
We get
men.
nothing I can hold. Oh, he kept it for himself! Oh my gosh! You kleptomaniac, you! Yeah, well, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead back to town. Alright, so these things down here, the heirlooms, you really need to bring back because they're what let you upgrade your town. So the more of those you get, the better. There we go. And I got this for finishing it. Sweet. Next. Now after every dungeon, they have a chance to gain a good ability or a bad ability. So let's see. My 25% healing received while blighted. Okay, so that's very specific. If he's blighted, he's not going to get healed as well, so that's fine. Eldritch Hater. So he does damage versus Eldritch monsters, which are usually in the well, or the sewers. Might be the sewers. Basically, they're like the octopus guys and the guys from the Cthulhu kind of stuff.
The tents are pitched.
Severe
banners
negative
fly,
traits. Over
and
time,
the
some
corpse
negative
wagons
traits
stand at the ready.
lock into place, become severe.
The circus has come to town.
Alright, let's see. Traveling circus have arrived outskirts of town, bringing them a manner of crude sport. Enter the ring this week to relieve 10 stress from all heroes. Travel to the circus? Oh, this is the most recent DLC. Basically, none of my guys will go. Basically, there's just like a completely different set of guys I can earn and get and stuff. And I use them in the circus. And it's just completely separate from this game, but you can earn stuff for it. It's kind of interesting. I guess I could click it and see what it does, but... Enables book circuit? No, I don't want to enable anything. Alright. So, let's see. Week 2. The Abbey is now unlocked. The Tavern is now unlocked. Booker Circus is now unlocked. Sure. It's kind of annoying because, I guess I should have disabled that because that took an event away from me. It could have had a town event that week. But, what are you going to do? Alright, so the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay, so basically, they keep like, I think they keep all of the stress they had when they went to the dungeon. And every week you don't use them, their stress goes down by 10, I think. So it'll just be like one of these little blocks. But if you put them in some of these locations, like the Tavern or the Abbey, it'll remove more. But it costs money to do it, so it's like, I don't know. First we'll see what we have for people. We got another Seeker. I like to have second healer, backup healer.
A sister of battle,
I need a
pious
second
and
highwayman.
unrelenting.
Cultist is nice. Cultist is
To fight the abyss,
very.
one must know it.
What's the word? Is a self-harmer. Basically, he will heal your other party members, but hurt himself. If I remember correctly, let me see. He can heal 0 to 13. I feel like... Yeah, this is like a wild magic. Like, it could do 0, which is unfortunate if you're in a boss fight. You're like, I need to heal to survive, and then 0. You're like, no! Demon's Pull. I don't know why, but I feel like this one actually causes stress to my party, but I don't see that listed. I could have swore that's what it was. Let's say Farsighted. Position 1 or 2. Well, he doesn't do anything position 1 or 2. This is kind of neat though, because like based on the skills you have set, it tells you what position they should be in. So if I took this one out, you can see like it changes the colors of that. So he doesn't want to be anywhere. Clean Cutter, minus 5% crit versus bleeding. So if they're bleeding, he does less damage. That's not terrible, but negative abilities are off. No stress penalty when walking backwards. Doesn't happen very often. Improves stress reduction while meditating and camping. That's not bad. What do you have? Fragile. Ooh, 10% max HP. So that means she lost like 2 hit points. Whatever. Minus 5% crit versus marked. And increased bleed and blight skill durations. She doesn't have either of those. She doesn't have either of those things. That is a useless quirk. Thank you, game. Alright. Should I just grab him? I don't know. I mean, he's not too bad. Nah, just whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of these to increase my roster size. Let's see what else we got. We got the bar.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
It's really annoying because the caretaker, the guy who basically runs the town, will take up one of your slots every week, and you don't know which one it's going to be. So right now, nobody can go to the bar because he's there. But it's funny because like I can't imagine a bar where you walk in and there's one seat, and that's it. And you're just like, well, I guess I'm going home. I guess it's because the town's been damaged and destroyed, so like literally it's just the seat in front of the bartender. But even when you fully unlock it, there's only 3 seats in this bar. Seems a little silly, but what are you gonna do? I need to lower this guy's stress, so I think I'll put him doubtful, pessimist. What's the cheapest way? Is it? Let's see, that's 1250. We'll check the Abbey. If you pray, 1,000. It's not bad. All right, let's have you pray. So she's unusable for the week, so I can't go to a mission with her, which is, you know, unfortunate. What are you gonna do? 10,000. Yikes. Flagellant. I don't have one of those. Steady Bracer, uncommon. Plus 10% accuracy to range skills. Minus 2% dodge. So this would be good for Clarinel. I need to rename these people. So yeah, if you want to get a name character, please let me know. I'll replace these names. What's this? Oh, these are the crystals and stuff that you spend for doing the what's it called? The farm? Let's see. So there's nothing else I can do yet. I can't unlock new abilities, which is unfortunate because I really want to change. So yeah, as you can see, she started with completely different ability than she did. So this one has a party heal and a regular heal, which is nice. She's got like a variation on her heals. She's got Mace Bass, but she never actually got to the front row. That's only good if like your party gets all swapped around and you need to have an attack that turn. But she's also got Hand of Light that she can use. So that whole battle, basically, she was only able to use these two abilities. Because she was always in the back. So, yeah, I'd like to get Judgment. Judgment. These four right here are usually the ones I use. I don't think I've ever really used Illumination. Minus 20% dodge. Dazzling Light gives you 6 torch, but Illumination only gives you 5. I guess a Dazzling Light is slightly brighter than an Illuminating Light. I guess. I don't know. I'll explain camping skills when I actually get to camping, but there's no long dungeons right now. We have some abilities, or items here. Common item, +4 dodge, -1 speed. I think I'll put that on my healer, because if you put it on your healer, they can still go last in a turn and heal, but they have a better chance of surviving because they're dodging attacks. And I have no issue with my healer going last, because most of the attacks come before them anyway. So, I think I'm gonna end this video here. It's getting pretty long. I think I'll probably do 1 dungeon per video. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Unless you guys want to see a longer video, like stream length video. I don't know, like since I'm not streaming, but and YouTube has that cool thing now where you can like set time markers in the description and like you mouse over and see what part you're in, so people can start where they were before. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I really love it, and I'm hoping to see a lot more variation in my characters. So, we'll get some good, interesting strategies going on. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.